never met me. If it is true, I rip through the chains, chew my muzzle off.
A very good evening. I'm Anthony Hudson. It's great to have you with us at the Gabba. This is a vital match between Brisbane and the Dogs. The footy is finally back. After a long, hot summer, it's time for these sides to show us what they've been working on. Now it's time for the players to take to the field. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Good to be here, Hutto. I've tipped the Lions. You can't tip in opening round with any confidence, so I've simply gone with the team I think I can trust a little more at this stage.
Thanks for those insights, Harf. Time for some last-minute instructions as the captains meet in the middle. The Brisbane Lions hosted the Western Bulldogs in a 1999 Gabba semi-final. They flew out of the blocks with a 7-goal opening quarter and were never threatened, running away with a 53-point victory to book themselves an MCG date with North Melbourne in a preliminary final. Jason Ackermanis was among Brisbane's best with 27 disposals and 3 goals. The Lions would inflict further misery on the Dogs the following year by ending their season once more, this time in an elimination final by 34 points at the same venue. The rucks staring each other down. English showing his skills. Kennedy, Bontempelli, he'll feel that one. Great tackling technique there. The two big men do battle. Bontempelli. How did he get rid of it? Illegally, says the ump.
He's suggesting he got something on it. Oh, I'm not sure he did.
Wilmot goes without it. Bailey, he's drawn a crowd. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. English wins it down. Liberatore gets his hands on it early. Good for the confidence. Morris gets to the front spot and can line them up. Ball spills free in the tackle. Hipwood, Buderick, one step ahead. Berry clears the area. Dunkley. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. Hipwood, he's outmarked 2 of them. Quick snap is off target.
Now that's a Barry Crocker if I've ever seen it.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Honours the lead. In no hurry here. That is very charitable. Onto the non-preferred. Cameron can run into an open goal. Bailey in the right spot. He's put it through.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Lions are off to the ideal start. English showing his skills. Liberatore decides against the pickup. Draper, that's a give up. Crunching tackle. You asked for it, you got it. Lack of awareness there. Didn't take the first option and he's been penalised.
It's a hot footy today.
Well, he had to try, I suppose. Conservative kick. Fraser with a chance to run. And they're away. Lobb can keep it moving. What's he got on offer? Almost an accidental intercept. Morris, Dunkley takes the hand pass. Hipwood breaks the line. It's there. A second bounce.
Managed to get free and kick the easiest of goals.
They've hit the ground running and they're looking in fine form. English with the tap. Neal bursts through the middle. Wants to take the game on. Bailey. He's put the foot down. Good luck catching him. He's in trouble. That must be incorrect disposal.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
The Dogs looking shaky early. Manages to find a teammate. Can they get something going? Quality delivery by foot. Clever kick. Kennedy has found some space. Ignoring the corridor for now. Garcia. This is good footy. He doesn't waste many. McCluggage couldn't complete the mark. They might be caught out on the turnover. The Lions having a great patch. Alarm bells are ringing. You can see their confidence growing. Ashcroft is in the clear and marks uncontested.
To finish off the good work.
Should be a goal. He's missed. A chance gone begging.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Richards on a lead. Doesn't often waste it. The kick was centimetre perfect. That's a useful ball. No one can mark. Bailey farms it out. Cameron dealt with the pressure. Zorko. Waitman in the centre square. Can he be the fire starter? Fraser. He's lost possession. Berry has it now on centre wing. Good thinking and good execution too. Zorko can't get hold of it. Rayner, 100% effort. Lob, desperate to win it back. He's besieged. They've bottled it up. Rucks go at it, like Batman and Robin. Kennedy, hand pass cut off. Hits the deck. Missed opportunity. He's just about kicked the cover off it. Gardner takes an excellent grab. Goes laterally. Good work rate. Can he find a teammate? Zorko pushes into space and receives the footy. Berry, the Dogs have won it back. Norton, that's commitment to the cause. Gone, caught napping in a dangerous spot.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
Can't hang on under close attention. Hipwood, that was almost handed to him. Concedes ground. Neal lays it off. He wouldn't take no for an answer. The ball's been living at one end. Have they weathered the storm? This might well cost them a goal. Berry is the man on the spot and he's marked. Seizes the moment. He's put it through.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
The Lions with all the momentum now. The big men fly. Feeling the heat. Gets the kick away. Foot race on. Who can get there first? That's well played. Looking to peg one back. Good disciplined defence. McCluggage. Great smother. McNeil. Richards. Under pressure. Handballs it to nobody. Dunkley. Little one off the ground. Wilmot. Well-weighted kick. They could almost have raffled it. Draper. Got the handball away. Morris. They've worked it well. Just had to get it out. That's a bruising tackle. That could come back to bite. Ashcroft got in the way. Allen provides some run. He's kicked a goal.
It gives everyone a shot of confidence when one of your key forwards is able to hit the scoreboard early.
They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. English wins it. Dunkley managed to get a handball away. Bailey in a hurry. Good luck catching him. Morris, dangerous to leave on his own. Dishes it off. Garcia accepted the invitation. Morris intercepts. Wilmot just shoveled it out. This is promising. Neal, he still found a way. McCluggage, he's gone. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. What's he got on offer? Andrews kicks to space. Cameron navigated the traffic. McCluggage toe poking it forward. Clean pickup. Hipwood drops into the hole and marks. It's there!
These defenders are going to have to tighten up. They've been giving them way too much space.
The Dogs look at breaking point. English got his palm to it. Kennedy, Bontempelli. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Showing real strength. McCluggage, Neal had some assistance. That might have been dropping the ball. Fraser gets there first. Norton, Liberatore, couldn't get a disposal. Liberatore, Neal, Payne has pushed up. Draper, Lester, picking their way through. Dunkley, working hard and being rewarded. Chance gone begging. Cameron only knows one way. Morris, off the ground. Rayner is always dangerous inside 50. Poor hands there. He's been accosted. Richards, and they're out of trouble. Wilmot doing what he does best. Vandermeer, English, he's copped one high.  'Free kick. They desperately need a goal. They've opened them up here. Good-looking kick. Neal spoils. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Lob. Andrews tries to spike it out of the danger zone. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. English got his palm to it. Bontempelli, McCluggage affects the turnover. Dangerous place to lose it. Stripped of the footy. Fraser, that's not like him. English popped up out of nowhere. McCluggage, he's set upon. Liberatore, he's so good in close. English can send them into attack. Bontempelli will take some stopping. Well done, great commitment. McCluggage edging it forward. Wilmot, they're going hammer and tong. Caught, dropped it like a hot potato. West is hard to beat one-on-one.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Can they make some inroads here? Yes, they can. That's good footy.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Dogs need to follow that goal up. English palms it down. The fans will be happy to see this. Bailey got in the way. He's generally a good kick. Morris working hard and presenting well. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
He wouldn't miss from there too often, and he's rightly annoyed with himself.
The Lions have got out of the blocks well. Their confidence will be high as they head to their huddle. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
The Lions have an advantage that might turn out to be decisive. They certainly got the jump in the first term. They've been happy to maintain possession and wait for the right options, and their kicking skills have also... come to the fore.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Punch clear. Liberatore. Bontempelli. That's unusual. Look at the distance on that hand pass. Bailey. Fletcher has been set a task. Dunkley into the action again already. Rayner is the beneficiary of some fine ball movement.
The crowd will tell the story.
He'll head for home. How's his radar? Pretty poor as it turns out. Can he impose himself on the match? Fraser works hard to present. That's skillful. They're moving the footy well here. Normally delivers. Williams hacking it forward. McNeil! He's taken a beauty. Penetrating ball. Andrews, we've seen that before. Payne, must be incorrect disposal. It is.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits. He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
That's online. It's a goal. Are they on their way back?
When that first one goes through the middle, it really helps to clear your mind of niggling little doubts and anxieties.
The Dogs were dominated early, but they've hit back hard. English, the winner there. Here's a chance to get it forward. Bontempelli, it's a hot footy. The crowd cries ball, and they get their wish.
They tried to do too much, not for the first time.
Fraser manages to get off a handball. Kennedy running in support. He's been run down from behind. You can't question his commitment. Dunkley, now it's someone else's problem. Lohman, Morris, careful with the kick. Rayner, he's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
Probing ball. Bramble. Waiting for someone to come at him. It's a dreadful mistake. Can he find a teammate? Dunkley. Sweeping handball. Hipwood. He's put it through.
That was a bit too easy. The ball movement was excellent, but not great pressure.
The Lions have responded to the challenge. Good ruck work. Kennedy, Liberatore. A quick getaway wasn't possible. They're tackling with venom today. English showing his skills. Dunkley onto it. He doesn't waste many. Bailey with a chance to run. Ashcroft. That's missing by a long way and no score is registered. Tidy ball. Davidson can keep it moving. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Richards couldn't burst through. Good ball handling under pressure. Lohman read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. That's poor play. Knew the tackle was coming. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. English with a deft tap. Kennedy, Liberatore, needs to be quick. Richards, and the kick inside 50 lets them down. The Lions are playing some great footy. Manages to find a teammate. Good thinking and good execution too. Well played. By hand. Ashcroft, big tackle laid. The umpire says he had no prior. English with a deft tap. Baker, Liberatore. The Dogs have been out of sorts. Honours the lead. Andrews making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Darcy, Norton. Waitman wins a hard ball. Kicks it low. Will it bounce kindly? That's a shocker.
Should have done a lot better there.
Andrews with a chance to relieve the pressure. Quality delivery by foot. Lohman gets the kick away. Leaves it behind. Morris, Dunkley in the right spot, getting their handball game going. Good tackle. They need a spark. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. Allen knew where the help was. Cameron, what can he do with it? He's put it through.
The Lions are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
The Dogs are right on the ropes now. English, the winner there. Must get this out. Run down from behind. They're a big chance here. Punched away. Gardner had some assistance. Bailey under pressure. Good build-up. He's got support. Dunkley. He's so clean with the footy. The Lions having a great patch. Allen, Hipwood, drops into the hole and marks. Ashcroft, he's kicked a goal.
If this league grows any bigger, we might see some heads start to drop.
The Dogs are buckling under the pressure. The two big men do battle. Dunkley leading from the front. Fletcher, gee, they're playing well. What's he got on offer? Bombs it in. The Lions have winners everywhere. In he goes. He's got another one.
The Lions look to have the answers at the moment, and I wouldn't be surprised to see this margin blow out further.
The Dogs haven't been able to respond. They look gone. Rucks go at it. They've got good chemistry, those two. They desperately need a goal. Darcy is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
Can that ignite them? They haven't been playing great footy, but gee, they're not out of this.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. English gets his hand to it. Liberatore. Bouncing ball. Lob. The Lions guarding the corridor. Waitman uses the body well. His field kicking is normally first rate. No wonder coaches go grey. He's hit up the lead. Wilmot, he just dropped it. That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
He's having a word with the umpire, and he may just have a point.
The Sharon hits the deck. Spills out in the tackle. Fletcher wins it back. Wilmot, what can they build here? Fort comes steaming through. Ashcroft. Zorko. They're playing with purpose and poise. That's well played. Fletcher can run and gun. Well-weighted kick. Hipwood demanded the footy and got it.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Goal coming up.
This could turn into a big bag the way he's going. 4 goals already.
The Lions, in this form, would challenge anybody. English punches it out of the ruck. Bontempelli, you have to love the commitment. Fletcher, the kick is precise. Lays it off. Well done. Can he hit a target? In no man's land. Throws it on the boot. Bailey with the intercept mark. Looking to extend this margin. You can see their confidence growing. He had prior opportunity.
He's suggesting he got something on it. Oh, I'm not sure he did.
Sizes up what's ahead. Bailey couldn't hold it under pressure. Hipwood just shoveled it out. Socket off the deck. Tries to soccer it to advantage. Quick snap is off target.
The way it's going, it probably won't be long until they get another opportunity.
Dale to bring it back in. That's an impressive mark. Taking time to assess the options. O'Donnell got to the right position and hung on. Waiting for someone to come at him. West feeling the heat. Just had to get it out. Frazier, I felt that one from here. Payne chops it off. Dealt with the pressure. Allen gathers on the half volley. Time is of the essence, so he takes the advantage. He's kicked a goal.
Some will argue the merits of the free kick. But that doesn't matter. The goal is in the book.
The Lions with 2 on the bounce. English, the winner there. Kennedy, Liberatore. He's under close attention. He's been busy so far. Dunkley, what a hand pass. Fort, Lohman, out of the congestion. Allen can run with the footy. This is great ball movement and should result in a goal.
It's a big margin, and it should get at least 6 points bigger.
There goes the shot, and that is a shank. A disappointing result. The Lions got off to a fast start, and they've kept the foot down. This match appears at their mercy. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Dogs are already back to the drawing board, 1 half into their season. They haven't looked threatening with the ball in hand, and the major reason for that has been their insistence on kicking at the contest inside their forward 50, which is playing right into the opposition's hands. It's going to be a long season if this is any... indication.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. English wins the tap. Kennedy, Neal in the centre square. That's a give up. He hasn't been himself today. No point trying to claim the mark. Fort, Fletcher. Can he impose himself on the match? Can't hang on under close attention. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Wilmot, Gardner. Blasts away. It's an exhibition in attacking footy. He might have done better. Turned over. Edging it forward. He's rushed her behind for his own team.
I can't work out the thinking there.
The Dogs have been embarrassed today. Norton on a lead. And they're away. They're moving the footy well here. What's he got on offer? Normally delivers when one tackle just won't do. That hand pass was telegraphed. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. English got his palm to it. Bontempelli, Fletcher. They found the magic formula. Foot race on the wing. McNeil, desperate to win it back. Gets his kick despite the heat. Not good off the boot. Not his finest moment. Can he find a teammate? Lester spoils. Delivers to centre half forward. Payne working hard and being rewarded. Gardner, time to turn on the Jets. He senses a goal on offer here. Vital contest coming up. McNeil, not on my watch, he says. Quick snap is off target.
That hurts. Been such hard work for them that they can't afford to spurn opportunities like that one.
Back into play. Leicester presents in space. Berry with a chance to run. We're watching a very good side here. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. The Lions moving the ball well. McCluggage. He's only had the one inside 50. Allen, that's commitment to the cause. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. English showing his skills. Kennedy stripped of it. Baker, this is promising. Sweeping handball. English. Norton does the crumbing. Vandermeer, an ever-present threat. Throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
Not much has gone right for them today, but that was a great passage of play.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. English got his palm to it. This is a hotly contested footy. Baker, they need to hit the scoreboard here. Darcy, he's plucked it and should have a shot.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
Here's a chance for a couple in a row. They're not back in it yet, but at least they've stabilised.
He's kicked beautifully at goal today. His confidence must be soaring.
The Dogs with the past 2 goals. The big men fly. Neil. Umpire calls advantage and off they go. Crosses the paint. Waitman has got off the chain. Clever kick. Baker, that's a big play. Can he finish it off?
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
They'll have 3 in a row. This is good. It is. And you have to wonder where this was earlier.
The Lions should be concerned now because momentum has changed colours.
The Dogs with 3 in a row now. They're playing well. English wins it out of the centre. Liberatore. Centre square. Loose ball. Lob. Vandermeer. Great hands there. Can he be the fire starter? Darcy is hard to beat one-on-one.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Kicks it goal, and that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat.
The Lions have stopped and they're suddenly looking very vulnerable. They must get moving again.
The Lions really need to respond now. The big men fly. Neil does well under pressure. Allen, dangerous to leave on his own. Fletcher can run and carry. It looks a well-oiled forward line. Cameron, Allen. He's given it a tug and missed.
That passage of play deserved a better finish.
Dale brings it back in. Who's front and centre? Vandermeer. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Payne gets to it first. Fletcher only knows one way. Zorko. Dunkley has it within range.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
He'll head for home. How's his radar? Pretty poor as it turns out. Searching kick. Felt the pressure. Vandermeer will keep coming. Bontempelli. I've liked his game today. Norton. Dale. Baker. Got the handball away. Wilmot has it now on centre wing. Anyone's ball. McCluggage. Leicester. Kicks to space. Good disciplined defence. Dunkley hunting the footy. Hipwood can go back and shoot a goal. Ashcroft is in a better position. Cameron marks. That's hard to stop. It's there.
If they keep getting this kind of supply, the scoreboard's going to get real ugly.
The Lions might be about to land a knockout blow. English wins it out of the centre. Liberatore, Kennedy, Berry, toe poking it forward. Fort, Dunkley, all on his own. Good hands. Berry. It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
There's a clear golfing class, and this match is in danger of fizzling out.
The Dogs are looking disorganised. English showing his skills. Kennedy, Bontempelli. That's symptomatic of their night. Stripped of the footy. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Bontempelli, McCluggage. They're playing with purpose and poise. Manages to find a teammate. Neal, drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Lions are strutting their stuff. They're a force to be reckoned with. Kennedy, another one off the ground. Berry, good handball. Fort. That's not his best effort. In fact, it's one of his worst. The Dogs might be about to start something. Fraser can't mark. That is not the place to turn it over.
The forwards will not be pleased. They're getting cold down there. These forwards and midfielders have great connections. No wonder at all they're scoring so freely.
He goes with a banana, and he's kicked it beautifully.
The Dogs came into this match very bullish about their chances, but they've forgotten to do the work.
The Dogs are having one of those days. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. They've got good chemistry, those two. Bontempelli, Kennedy. Well, he had to try, I suppose. What's he got on offer? Just has to hit a target. Unable to complete the mark. Baker. Andrews is proving hard to pass. Boot, ball, goal!
5 straight for him now. He's been deadly accurate.
Can they follow that goal up with another? English smashes it out of there. Neal accepted the invitation. Dunkley, he's lost it under pressure. Fraser in his natural habitat. Couldn't get a disposal. English squeezes the kick. Wilmot picks it off. That's poor kicking. Payne, Leicester, goes laterally. Seizes the moment. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. What can they muster from the back half? Good thinking and good execution too. Careful ball movement. Fletcher has found some space. Andrews. It's no place for the faint-hearted. No way through there, and they'll reset. English wins it. Bontempelli. They've put themselves under pressure. Berry. Can he hit a target? Thumped away. Dale snares the loose ball. He's lost possession. O'Donnell affects the turnover. Uses the non-preferred. Berry gets there first. Neal. Fraser heads them off at the pass. Doesn't often waste it. Draper wins it back. Great mark. Conservative kick. Gardner in the clear. Drives it inside the forward 50. Bontempelli. Liberatore. Out of the congestion. That could prove costly. Neal, Dunkley, he'll work all day. Ashcroft, Cameron, Hipwood. He's kicked a goal. It's on line. Will it have the carry?
Normal service has resumed.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Like Batman and Robin. Kennedy, not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off. Gardner, working hard and presenting well. The Lions have been magnificent. I'm not sure anyone could stop them in this mood. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Lions have looked $1 million, but they've been allowed to. The lack of pressure on them has been really hard to understand, and they are always going to cut you to ribbons if you don't bring pressure. In fact, they... You can do that anyway, but you're no chance if you're not prepared to work your tails off.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. English. They won't blame him. Kennedy. His field kicking is normally first rate. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Dogs have the first of the last quarter. English, he's rucked superbly in a losing cause. Sweeping handball. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? Goes off the ground. Decides against the pickup. Dangerous spot for a loose ball. Allen, he's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. That's not one of the acceptable methods of disposal.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
And they're away. Berry is racking up spoils and out of play.
The Dogs have a quality attacking midfield, but I don't think they run quite as hard in defensive transition, and they've been found out today.
English gets his hand to it. Bontempelli. That's good vision. They're a pleasure to watch. What's he got on offer? Dunkley in the centre square. Payne drives it inside the forward 50. Taking out some frustration possibly. Lohman. O'Donnell mops that one up. Bramble. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. English couldn't finish what he started. West. It's a tough game. He wouldn't take no for an answer. Ashcroft with a steal. Payne. He doesn't waste many. Quality delivery by foot. Bailey. The Lions looking ominous. Dunkley spills out in the tackle. Waitman is calm in a crisis. The Dogs under great pressure. Bramble. He's been accosted. Not a lot of positives today. Hipwood leads his opponent. Spearing pass. He's put it through.
There aren't many teams who can go with them when they're playing like this. They're firing on all cylinders.
I'd say the stinger's gone out of this one, but I'm not sure there was any sting to begin with. Ashcroft sharks it. Bailey, he'll pump them into attack once more. Allen, the Dogs continue to be second to the ball. Dunkley, Kennedy wins it back. Garcia outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. English, great body work. The forwards have been starved lately. Can they make the most of this? Bontempelli! That one was always his.
It's been a dark day, but that was a more positive passage of play, and it should result in a goal.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
Marks inside 50 are worth their weight in gold when you go back and convert the goal.
The Lions by 48. English looking for territory. Was that a throw? Bontempelli, Baker, the Dogs are good with their hands. He's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
He's having a word with the umpire and he may just have a point.
Lohman works hard to present. Berry just shoveled it out. Ashcroft throws it on the boot. Zorko might fancy himself here. Dunkley. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. Off target, that should have been a goal.
That wasn't a difficult shot, but he got it all wrong. He'll be looking for a chance to make amends.
The Dogs have been consigned to a face-saving exercise. Flirts with the 50 and cops the 50. What's he got on offer? Clever kick. Draper clears the area. Time to turn on the Jets. They might be caught out on the turnover. Leicester. They're playing with purpose and poise. Payne can keep it moving. Good work rate. By hand. That might have been dropping the ball. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Darcy, it must be his birthday. That'll work. They'll compete inside the 50. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Careful with the kick. Baker, all on his own. Normally delivers. It's eluded him. Kennedy. Garcia fumbles it. I felt that one from here. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. English showing his skills. Kennedy, he's been a shining light. Bailey, just trying to get it forward under pressure. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. Can he find a teammate? Cameron, again with the superior judgment.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
That's an ugly kick. It'll be lucky to score, and it hasn't even done that. Short pass looks good. The Dogs have been caught on the hop. Just had to get it out. Karmas runs onto it. Vandermeer hunting the footy. Under pressure. One behind only.
Well, it's not going to change the result this time, but he won't want to kick like that in a close match.
Dale to bring it in. Williams, he's taken a beauty. That's a useful ball. Honours the lead. Slowing it down. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Draper went bang. Norton. It pitches near the 50. Who has the numbers? Vandermeer. Terrific forward pressure. Karmas gets the kick away. Norton got to the right position and hung on. This is good ball movement. They're a big chance here. McNeil. He's plucked it and should have a shot. Andrews is a rock in defence. Fort. Strong grab. Payne. Kicks to space. He's normally better than that. He's having a dirty day. Baker, probably too far out to score. Can he hit a target? Liberatore, couldn't quite. Lohman takes a beauty. Allen, that's a powerful hand pass. Dunkley, Bailey. Squeezes the kick. We're watching a very good side here. Berry has charged into space. They're playing like champions. Sees an opportunity and plays on. Cameron is in a better position. Manages to find a teammate. Draper is so strong one-on-one. Boot, ball, goal!
The Dogs haven't shown anything resembling their best today, and they'll be hugely disappointed by that. I question whether they really believe they could win.
The Dogs might need to crack open Plan C in a minute. The big men fly. Kennedy, he'll drive them inside 50 yet again. Sanders, great hands there.
He's batting at 100% so far.
It's been a dirty day for them, but there's something for their fans to cheer.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor ordered.
The Sting's well and truly gone out of this one. English palms it down. Kennedy, Bontempelli, Frazier. He ran into a brick wall. Liberatore, slick hands. Kennedy in the right spot. Bontempelli uses the non-preferred. It's a desperate tackle. He won't be happy with that one. Ashcroft, he just dropped it. Baker running in support. Kennedy, Norton wins a hard ball. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
How good was that finish under pressure? He's such a classy player.
The Dogs have fought it out. That's a good sign. English gets his hand to it. Kennedy, Bontempelli. Waitman has a vice-like grip. They've got them on the overlap. It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
He hasn't stopped working all day, and that's just reward. Well played.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
It's been an impressive response, but you can't help wondering where this intensity was earlier in the match. Kennedy looking to peg one back. Darcy, too big, too strong, too good.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
He converts and narrows the margin.
He's certainly one who can hold his head up high. He's been terrific.
The Dogs will not lie down. English showing his skills. Absorbs the pressure. The Lions get their season off to the perfect start. What are the main takeaways from that one, Half?
The Lions were a cut above today, no question about that. They won the ball on the inside, they spread well on the outside, and they were good in the air too. To keep ticking those boxes, they'll be very hard to beat for anybody.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the evening, Half. Thanks for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time for more enthralling Aussie rules action.